What's going on, everybody? Scarlet's Legacy here. Today we are here to talk about the brand new SKARLET MK11 reveal. Let's take a look. And here we go. There's our girl from 2011 before. And here's our little Star Wars princess in MK11 after. Sorry about the content, guys. I don't have like a sick computer to transfer YouTube footage. But as you can see, here we go with, I forgot I was playing here. I think, it's Scar versus Gur. So you can see there's our girl in action there. Now, the reason I said the way I described her earlier to start the video is I'm really not feeling this new look. Just personally, I think she looks a little too much like a Star Wars character, which is, I don't have anything against Star Wars, but it's a really bizarre look for her to have. But I don't know, I guess I could get used to it. Also, if you guys saw her other look with the short hair, I think that was really unique for her. I don't really dislike that one. But I will say it looks a little too much like Mira from Killer Instinct. And that's not really a bad thing because Mira was one of my favorite characters to play in that game. I'm just saying it almost looks like they kind of copied it. But, I mean, to each their own, I don't know. Maybe they're going to have Killer Instinct characters in this game for DLC, who knows. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the gameplay here. So yeah, it seems run dash block is back, which I very much enjoy. Right there, it seems she has a new whip attack. Her zoning seems pretty good. Her footsie tools, from what I know, back to is that big yank move she uses, like the scythe attack, I guess. So that one seems to be like it's going to be really good in neutral play. Man, look at that little head wrap she has with the goggles on it. She looks like something out of like The Last Jedi. I don't know, but at the same time, that's going to make customizing her gear very unique. So yeah, it seems like crouch pokes is pretty good, or zoning is on point. But of course, I very much like to see what the variations are going to come with. But I'm not going to go through and critique and talk about this entire match. So overall, what is it that we know? Well, it seems her footsie gameplay looks real nice, like I said. It seems her graphical design overall, I'm going to have to get some used to it. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't anything about Star Wars look. It's just that the look looks a little too futuristic, and I know the game is like back and forth for how they want the design. But I don't know, for me, I'm not like a huge fan of it, but I guess I could get used to it. I mean, when I saw the boots and the blade in the trailer, I got like a little excited because I won't lie, I wasn't too excited for this game's announcement, even though I knew she might be in it because I'm just excited about a lot of other games at the moment. But when I saw that, I was like, alright, there's my girl, there's our princess, so let's see where she goes. And then I saw the headband and the goggles and I was like, oh, okay. That's not what I want. The first thing I thought of was like Star Wars because they used the little cape and the little rag and her mask looks sick. You know, if once we get to creation, I'll keep that, and if I can get, well, I don't think it's going to let you use like retro looks, so I don't think her ponytail is going to come back. Sad face, but I guess I can make some use, get used to it with the short hair. And like I said, Mira was one of my favorite characters to play in Killer Instinct. I wish I actually recorded footage of me playing that game. And if you have played Killer Instinct, then you've noticed that Mira is almost the exact same look and pose, and even fight style. Mira has the blood bats, and she even has a scythe, a little blood scythe for her combos and enders, same as Scarlet. So I'm not saying it's like they copy pasted it, but maybe, because you know Del React used to works with KI, and you know used to play MK9 a lot with Sindel, so maybe he gave them the idea that, or maybe they looked at it and said, you know, maybe Scarlet could look interesting like this. So it's not a bad thing. I just think it's a little too much like Mira. It's like they didn't get too original with it, because you could look at Mira's gameplay and look at Scarlet's gameplay now, looking at Scarlet in that costume, and it's like the exact same thing almost. But like I said, not a bad comparison because Mira is actually a really cool character. And the only difference is Scarlet obviously doesn't have a command grab that lets her get blood back. At least we've seen, we've only seen 2 variations, down to 3. But for now, I just wanted to go ahead and cover a little bit of that footage there. And I actually did order an HD capture card, so uploads in the future are going to look a little stronger post this one. And of course, once the beta starts, we'll definitely get matches of our girl up. And we'll see what happens from there. I'm very much interested in trying her out. I'm not like super excited about the game, but it does look fun and I can't wait to sit down and lab it out. I am very happy that Run is gone. I wasn't a huge fan of that MK10, and I can finally do dash block footsies again. So it lets me create my neutral patterns like I used to do back on 9, because I loved that, especially when I played her. So, and Garrus, actually, outside of Scarlet, Garrus looks pretty cool. So if we don't get Shiva, I'll definitely play her too. But as far as on the top of my head characters I would like to play in this game is going to be Scarlet, obviously, is possibly the main. If Shiva's not in the game, then we'll go Garrus as a secondary, and possibly Jade or Sindel. Any other characters from there, it doesn't really matter, because all my favorite characters were in MK9. So if they all come back to this game, and maybe something in the 64 era like Ashra, or hopefully not Shujingo, Fujin makes this game. Maybe Movado, with the little springs, or Mocap, the truth. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Just wanted to do a wrap-up dialogue for for Scarlet's new look and gameplay design, and thank you guys for watching.